So here I am recording a bit of gameplay in World of Warships, where I'm demonstrating my incredible lack of talent aiming and shooting, as you can clearly see by this demonstration of me missing every shot I fired. Luckily my teammates aren't so incompetent, so they managed to kill that ship, and I'm going after this St. Louis next. St. Louis, since it's a slower ship, I'm hoping I'll get to hit it. And I start by firing a salvo, trying to see if I'm aiming the right direction, but clearly I am not. But I do some quick corrections, and they don't get me any results whatsoever, as I managed to miss 2 more shots. But so far, it's been close to 7 minutes into the game and I've scored 1 hit. But I finally think I have the correct firing solution. I shoot and I get another hit. It's at this point that I believe I have a good angle, and I shoot again, but I only score 1 hit. So far 3 hits after almost 7 minutes of game. In the meantime, he's shooting at me. I'm already turning and preparing to face my cannons towards him. Hopefully this will be a good hit, but yep, it is. I managed to destroy this one. So I'm turning my attention to the other St. Louis. And I think I have a good angle. Unfortunately, none of my cannons are ready. And as I fire, I realize, okay, I might have done a bad job at aiming, and I missed clearly everything. And this one that I believe is close to hitting, and it just goes half in stern. I mean, in the meantime, I get hit. So, finally believing I have the correct angle, I shoot. I don't know where the bullets are going, but clearly not the right direction. So I believe this one will hit it, and no, just grazes it. So far 3 hits and nothing to speak of. In the meantime, he's punishing me dearly. Okay, so raised my angle a bit. I shot and I missed another one. I noticed him turning around, so I decided to try and point in the same direction, and I got it. 2 hits. So things are finally starting to look up for me. In the meantime, I notice I'm being shot at from another location, I think, but I'm just trying to focus on this St. Louis. And I shoot again, and I miss. And again, and I miss again, and again. So far, him and this Phoenix have been able to bring me to half my health, and I just scored some measly hits. I realize at this point I can't focus on him without taking care of the Phoenix first, so I disengage and try to go for the Phoenix. I shoot and miss again. Oh no, actually I hit, but I missed the following hit. So the Phoenix is at 9k, just a bit over 9,000. I shoot, but I don't know what I was aiming at. I clearly missed this one. So I'm turning around to try and face it, hoping that I don't get hit by a barrage of torpedoes, so I'm constantly trying to stay mobile. And I believe it's at this point that I realize, okay, I'm going to try and dodge the torpedoes. which just goes by me so close, but I finally get the shot that I needed and destroy the cruiser. So, back against the St. Louis, which is still shooting at me. I have clearly... I'm really damaged at this point, and I just try and get him from the other side of the island, but I noticed this Kawachi just close to 20 kilometers away, really off my range, so I turn on my scout and just shoot everything against it. The travel time for my bullets takes forever. So my projectiles are going in. I score one hit, just one. Actually, no. I think I scored 3 hits. But I know the St. Louis back on me again, so I re-aim against it. This time, securing another 3 hits, and I take the full broadside of this torpedo spread. So down to 3,000 health, 2,800. Can't steer, can't do anything. Just taking damage down to my last 900 health. Trying to turn this just to avoid any shots, and I know at this point I'm just going to fire and die. So I fire, get one hit, and I die.